What up, everybody? GeekSpot82 here with a new comic book day haul that is about 2 weeks late, and I apologize. I took a week off from filming. Just wanted to regroup, spend some time with the fam, and hang out. But I saved it. I didn't look at the books beyond what I bought at the store. Put them down here. We're going to video it all up tonight and let you guys see what I got. So I'm going to jump right in. I also have some mail calls. We're going to get those through those tonight. And then at the end, we'll have some mail calls to show you guys. But I'm really excited. So let's jump in. This off, my local comic shop owner knows I'm a sucker for Jack of Hearts. Every time he gets a copy, he makes sure he throws it in for me. If you haven't read Jack of Hearts, it's a tragic story. By no means is he Marvel's greatest hero, but he is a fun hero to read. He's nuanced. He's got, drama. He's got his own reasons for doing the things he does. Super high power level. I hope one day to see him on the screen in some capacity, whether it's animated or otherwise. But Jack of Hearts is a soft spot in my heart. So every time I see one of his books, I pick it up. Next up, shop owner hooked me up with this gorgeous glow-in-the-dark cover for Nocturna, #1. Haven't read this story yet, but I'm super excited. I remember watching the Kickstarter. This wasn't a Kickstarter I backed. I ultimately just didn't have the funds at the time, so I'm glad to be able to get a nice glow-in-the-dark cover to add to the collection. Next up, Walking Dead Deluxe #11. So I missed the boat on the first run of The Walking Dead. I have a handful of early issues, but I haven't missed an issue yet of the deluxe edition where they've gone back and they have just colored the original art, and it is fantastic. I've been picking up mostly the David Finch covers because he's one of my favorite artists, but there are some other great variant covers out there. If you haven't seen them, definitely check it out. So next up, Vampirella and the Dark Powers #4. So this series, I'm waiting until I have the complete run to read, but I am loving these covers. And then I picked up Catwoman 29 because we have the first appearance of this new villain. Other than that, I don't know anything about the book. He threw it in my pile, I picked it up. Did a little diving in the reader bins. I picked up a couple of great copies. Red Sonja, She-Devil with a Sword #5. And issue #3. This one's clipped in the bottom quite a bit. And this one you can see it's missing a good chunk of the corner there. But 2 great books. Should be a lot of fun to read. I like Red Sonja. Right, so while I was there, I also was able to pick up a couple of sets. Picked up Chaos of Chains, short little run, 1 through 3, featuring the Rook and Vampirella. I don't know anything about the Rook, but as of late, I've been a huge fan of Vampirella stuff, so I've been picking it up wherever I can. So if you know anything about the Vampirella book with the Rook, let me know. I don't know anything about that character whatsoever. But moving on, the last little series or run I bought was the Space Ghost DC run from recent with these gorgeous Alex Ross covers. So I never read the classic Space Ghost stories, but I fell in love with him on Adult Swim, and I'm super happy to see what his adventures look like. If nothing else, I love the cover artwork here. Book 5. Just gorgeous stuff. All right, so that was the run. That was my comic book haul for last week. We're going to do another video very shortly with this week's comic book haul, so stay tuned for that. But I also had a couple of great mail calls last week that I wanted to share with you. First being Shadow of the Bat #1, the collector's set, still polybag. First appearance of Victor Zsasz. Super happy to have that in the collection. And then I bought the complete run of The Sword of Azrael, which is also his first appearance. So prior to buying this run, I had book 3 of the 4-run series, signed by Joe Quesada. So I'm happy to actually have the whole set. And then speaking of Bat books, I picked up the George Jimenez wraparound cover for Batman 106. This one is also the first appearance of Miracle Molly, if I'm not mistaken. And I know pre-orders are up on KRS Comics right now for a gorgeous Natalie Sanders Miracle Molly book, if you're interested. And then I got this gorgeous copy of Staked #1 from Scout Comics, but this was the this was an exclusive to one of the other stores online. Love it. And then the last book I have, I got at a steal, Avengers #85, the first appearance of the Squadron Supreme. See, there's definitely some spine ticks, but overall very happy with the book. So that was New Comic Day, New Comic Book Day, and my mail call for that week. It's the week of the 21st, I believe. So I hope everybody's doing well. We'll see you next week. Thanks.